I continue on my journey and I've arrived in LA. Last night I took a midnight Greyhound bus from San Francisco to Los Angeles, and boy, Greyhound is not for everyone. That's all I can say.
I live in the city of angels, lonely as I am, together we cry.
This would be my second time in Los Angeles, and every time I'm here, I tend to gravitate in the Venice Beach area. I just like the vibe here and the amazing sunsets and people watching. I also love to run in the morning along the boardwalk all the way to Santa Monica. In Santa Monica, it's where the iconic Ferris wheel by the pier is, and it's where the Route 66 trail ends. It's an amazing spot to be settled in, but it's far away from downtown and all the tourist sites for sure. But while you're in the area, check out the canals that look like the canals in Venice, which was how Venice Beach was named after for. Walking along the boardwalk, you'll find a lot of activity and interesting things like this one. If you know what this is all about, please comment on the comment section. I want to know what this is. It's really rad. Okay, so enough chit chat and let's explore LA. We were lucky to get tickets to the Conan show. It was just ecstatic to finally see Conan live. You know, as a kid, I waited to watch his show late night, and I really love his humor and his skits. He is definitely one of the best comedians out there. And as I said, it's completely free, and in order to get those tickets, you have to check out the website a month before and see if you get a slot. During my time there, we get to pass by where the Friends used to tape their episodes, and also Ellen DeGeneres.
I can be like a shabba shabba.
During the pre-show, we get to see old funny clips from the show, and it's a way to hype the audience. They want the crowd to be loud and responsive to Conan's jokes. It's the same process as when I was in the Seth Meyers and Stephen Colbert's late night show in New York, where they warm up the crowd with stand-up comics. In this particular episode, we had Bradley Cooper promoting his new movie, A Star Is Born.
He cries through most of the interviews I do.
I thought he was crying. Yeah. I thought he was just crying.
He's always over there just weeping.
Just chopping onion.
While we were back in downtown, we get to visit the Last Bookstore, which was really famous in Instagram. It's an interesting place to visit if you have the time and if you're in the area. So check out the last bookstore. Night came and it was inviting me to go out and explore, especially downtown. Eventually I stumbled upon this really cool musical venue where the kids usually hang out and check out the local music scene. And yeah, I enjoyed my time, and it was amazing music and just feeling the vibe of LA and the alternative scene there.
These are our last two songs. What's up? Yeah, they're long though, it's fine.
I also stopped by at this Latin bar nearby, but I got really tired and I called it a night. I did enjoy my time, but I'm sure there are other spots in the city that have really active nightlife. But I did enjoy the midnight street food in LA. It is something you should check out. So one thing I always wanted to do in my bucket list was to visit the Charmed House. I was a big fan when I was a kid. It was a supernatural show about 3 sister witches, and it was just so surreal to be walking around the house and touching the door, although I won't suggest you doing that. Being there, it's almost like there's this magical energy in the house. I just can't describe it. I'm a big fan of this show called Insecure, and it was my mission to get to visit the first apartment of the character of Issa Rae in the show. So yes, I get to visit, and there were a few people who stopped by as well. I'll tell you this really cool viewpoint in the city. From Hollywood Boulevard, take the freeway all the way towards the Hollywood Bowl, and a little bit further there is a winding street called Mulholland Drive that goes up to this viewpoint. I did it all by bus, and I hiked all the way up, and the view is truly amazing, and you can definitely see the Hollywood sign from that viewpoint.
Go.
I can't stress enough how LA has a really amazing food scene, and definitely don't miss out on the food trucks, which just almost everywhere, especially the many Latin foods that are around, like this pupusas lady in somewhere in Koreatown, and the many taquerias. I think that this is because there's a big Latin population community in this area, and that's why take advantage of this, because it's amazing food. Is almost close to like you're in Mexico or something. I stayed in the Venice Beach hostel, which was 30 minutes walk from Venice Beach, and it was okay. It was on my budget, and it has this Gen Z chill community vibe. On the last weekend of my stay in Los Angeles, I was just in Venice Beach, taking my time and observing people. Like right now, I was watching some skaters at the park doing their stunts and cool tricks. It was important for me to be present, just be present with the moment, being grateful that I get this opportunity to visit such places and to finally do this big backpacking trip. There was no rush now, no rush from work, from the boss, from family, from friends. It was just me and the road. And all I have now is this moment in time, and that life should be lived right here, right now, savoring every simple moment, as simple as just watching the sunset.
losing your patience. Hands talk, won't stop. We go to war. In the heat of the moment, you think that we're broken. I could see my whole life with you, babe.
Follow me on Instagram at The Local Drift and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click the bell button for notifications on new videos. And guys, you can also support me by simply buying me a coffee. It's that simple. The information is on the link on the description box below. Wow, that's a mouthful.
Very nice. It's a red fish.
No.